Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. An insider tells Us Weekly that Kate's procedure went well and she's still recovering. Since the incident, the princess has resumed her work while recovering in bed, according to the source. They mentioned that Kate is currently in the process of planning engagements and communicating with her team regarding her upcoming activities. Despite the ongoing healing process that will take several weeks, Kate is enthusiastic about returning to her duties, as stated by the insider. The Telegraph observes what the King and Kate's contrasting hospital departures show about their royal instincts. They write, "The King walked out of hospital with a wave and a smile, his wife by his side as cameras clicked and well-wishers shouted from windows and pavements around them. Hours earlier, the Princess of Wales was ushered out of the same clinic unseen, only a written statement confirming her safe discharge home to her bed and her children." Over the course of 3 hours, it was a snapshot of modern royal history in the making. 2 generations, 2 hospital stays, and 2 very different approaches there for the watching world to see. "I have to be seen to be believed," the late Queen Elizabeth II was fond of saying. Queen Camilla hosted a reception at Windsor Castle despite facing criticism for selecting her son, Tom Parker Bowles, for a new library project. The reception was attended by authors, illustrators, and binders who contributed to the new miniature library collection displayed with Queen Mary's Doll's House. Camilla's decision to include her son as one of the 22 writers for the library project drew backlash on social media, with some accusing it of nepotism. Comments included, "In Britain, nepotism rules, okay? And did Mummy get him the job?" Queen Mary's Doll's House, the largest and most famous in the world, was gifted to Queen Mary after World War I. It boasts running water, electricity, a working lift, and miniature replicas of the crown jewels featuring real diamonds, rubies, sapphires, and emeralds. One of the highlights of the Doll's House is its library, which houses tiny handwritten books capturing the literature of the 1920s. Speaking about the Doll's House, Camilla remarked, "For me, it is the library that is the most breathtaking space in the house." Expressing gratitude to the authors for their dedication, she elicited hearty laughter when she quipped, "I hope your eyesight hasn't deteriorated that much. Certainly mine did." The entire Wales family has received a significant royal website update. Kate's bio features a cheerful photo of her from a meeting with the Windrush Cymru elders in Cardiff in October. Additionally, her profile now includes images of her participating in a meeting for her early years campaign and attending the annual Christmas Carol concert in December. As for Prince William, his main photo captures his memorable speech at the coronation concert last May. His bio has also been expanded to provide more information about his work. The young royals, George, Charlotte, and Louis, are not left out, with their bios featuring brand new pictures taken during their birthday celebrations last year. The slimmed-down royals will be down another member. Prince Edward is taking a brief respite from his royal family responsibilities. Having recently returned from his trip to South Africa and St. Helena earlier this month, Edward will not resume his royal duties for at least 1 week. This break occurs during a crucial week for the royal family, with only Princess Anne, Queen Camilla, and the Duchess of Edinburgh currently engaged in senior royal duties. According to the royal diary on the royal family's website, the Duke of Edinburgh's next scheduled engagement is not until February 8th, 2024. One social media member was very enthusiastic. HRH, the Duke of Edinburgh, has been participating in consecutive engagements and flying all over the world. Good on him for taking a break. Rest up, sir, and enjoy your break. Another royal supporter remarked, "Hope he's okay. He and Sophie have been working tirelessly for a long while now, with numerous overseas trips in addition to UK engagements. It is possible Edward is exhausted from his recent 2-day working trip to South Africa, where he met Jonathan, the 191-year-old tortoise, recognized as the world's oldest living land animal. An 8-day break may be just what he needs." Palace Intrigue will be right back. A statement was released on the Archwell website. It reads in part, "The U.S. Senate Judiciary Committee held a bipartisan hearing on online child safety in front of a packed room, including dozens of parents whose children have suffered or died due to online harms. The Archwell Foundation has been working with many of these families to provide a support network for parents dealing with grief or who have children managing serious mental health conditions as a result of their exposure to harmful online content. Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and co-founders of the Archwell Foundation, said, "We applaud the bravery and determination of the thousands of parents around the country whose advocacy resulted in this hearing. Over the past few years, we have spent time with many of these families, listening to their heartache and their hopes for the urgent change that is needed in the online space. This is an issue that transcends division and party lines, as we saw today at the Senate hearing. The best parenting in the world cannot keep children safe from these platforms, as one of the fathers shared with us. If love could have saved them, all of our children would still be here. This is not the time to pass the buck of responsibility. It's the time to make necessary change at the source to keep our children safe." Website Wanted in Rome tells us Prince Harry's explosive memoir, Spare, became Italy's best-selling book, selling more than 300,000 copies in Italian bookshops. Published in Italy by Mondadori, the book claimed the top spot on the 2023 bestseller list, a compilation by the Italian Publishers Association in collaboration with Nielsen Bookscan and Informazioni Editoriali. Taking second place was La Porta Lettere, Francesca Gione's award-winning debut, published by Nord, which is currently undergoing translation in 19 countries. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or your app of choice. And if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue. Good times.